Hey, we're back, and we're kind of naked. We died, so that's the brief recap. A little more details. We, got our great bronze axe crafted. Went out scouting for base and materials, and to sort of, get a better sense of our surroundings. Went pretty far south, and died. So we're going to be doing the corpse run thing, and I'll be talking about it as we go. So let's clear these little doodelios and get started. First things first, I need a hammer, and to get that hammer I'm going to... I don't need that ore right now. I'm going to get a hammer because I need to break down... Hopefully there's no skeletons over here that have respawned. Oh, there's a branch. A couple branches would work too, but I'm going to punch these trees. Okay. Railing coming my way. I need 2 stone, and I saw a couple stone right over here. Alright, well I'm gonna have to deal with this guy. He's gonna get the boot. It doesn't do a lot. It's alright, I got Fists of Fury. Where did I just see those stones? Right here. Alright. Reason why we're making the hammer is we're going to break down this kiln right here once we get inside the workbench area, and we're going to grab these surtling cores out of here. Do not, however, need the stone. So the plan is we're going to take these surtling cores down with us. I realize now when I was off thinking about what I had done, I realized I should have actually brought, I should have taken down some of these birch trees here with the axe that I had crafted, gotten the fine wood. That would have taught me the recipe for the portal that I had been talking up a whole bunch, and we could have probably, broken down this thing earlier, put a portal at this base, and carried portal mats with us. That's kind of actually what I normally do, so it's a little surprising to me that I didn't remember to do that in the first place. But we're not going to need this hammer at this point. We are going to eat deer meat. We're going to eat some honey and put the rest of that one away. We should be getting rested. Nope, there we go. We're going to get our rested. We're going to carry the shield with us just in case we need to punch something down. Actually, I'm not even going to carry the shield with me. I'm going to take that off too. We're going to go completely naked. We're going to get our rested bonus up here, get our hit points up here, and we're going to go... Yep, we're going to get there. We're going to get to our corpse, loot it, and then we will make a portal down there, make a chest, and work our way back. Let's see. It'll be fun. Just throw that there. We're ready to go. It's going to be cold. We've got to get all the way down here. But we're going to do it. We're going to... Too bad it's going to be nighttime. We could wait till the morning, but, let's be daring. Little fish. Okay, well that was useful. We're going to try, if we find some mushrooms or raspberries on the way, which presumably there might be something. Once it gets cold, we're going to pop our ear power, or maybe when we get closer to the... Oh yeah, I forgot there's a little bit of black forest here, so we're going to try to skirt around that. I'm not in the position to fight Great Dwarfs or a bunch of necks or a boar. Oh hey, a house we haven't investigated. Hold on, I'm just gonna peek over here and see if there's a chest inside. There is a chest. Okay. That's gonna stack. No, we're not gonna punch that guy. Plenty of mushrooms. Or not mushrooms, plenty of dandelions. I'm looking for mushrooms. There we go. It's a nice little patch. Looks like 4. So we mark our locations. If you are keeping up, M4 lets us know that there's 4 mushrooms there. So, well, guess there's 5. It's alright. Mushrooms respawn. Now we feel cold. So we're going to see how far along we are. Okay, nothing's tracking us. Okay, we're doing pretty good. We're making pretty good progress. We don't want to get wet. That would also hamper our stamina. We're just inside the edge of the Black Forest. Where our corpse is just inside the edge of the Black Forest. So we're going to want to get near there and then kind of be sneaky about things. Trying to reserve a little bit of my stamina as I go along because I'm kind of scouting out. Yeah, just want to make sure that's not it might be a boar stone. I don't want to get stuck with no stamina if I accidentally find another stretch of like Black Forest or whatever. But we're mostly going in a straight line. Just I can cut over a little bit to our corpse. And when we get closer, we'll probably activate. I want to get as close as possible before I use my power, because that'll give us 5 minutes of running. We got dinged. We were fighting a pack of skeletons with 2 archers, and that normally wouldn't be a problem. They kind of surrounded me, and I guess there was another pack of skeletons because I had already, taken some out, and a bronzy one kind of came up behind me. So a 1-star, probably a 1-star, maybe a 2-star, but probably a 1-star came up behind me and just took me out. There were 4 mushrooms. Might be a 5th one around, but I'm just going to mark it. In hindsight, which is, always how it is, I probably should have had portal mats with me, or should have, considered dropping a portal down. And that's kind of what my standard procedure was. I guess I had gotten too... Great. Building to check out. I'd gotten too interested in getting out there, kind of getting out there and scouting to, to swing that big axe I got at some people, to remember that I definitely... Oh, yeah, there's definitely a skeleton down there. Some Grey Dwarves and skeletons duking it out because there's burial chambers down here. There's my body. There's a boar. I don't want any of this right now. I just want to click on my body. I'm not going to get all my loot because I have a couple pieces of inventory. Here, hold on. That's what's going to happen there. Now I can get all the loot off my body. Hopefully it's going to be loot and scoot. I see another burial chamber over there, so there's burial chambers and skeletons and stuff everywhere. Ah, picked up bones. Okay. We're going to sneak away for a minute. And just equip our items. And eat a mushroom. I never actually ate a mushroom. That's kind of funny. We're going to sneak out of the Black Forest here. I think I marked we were almost on top of one of the burial chambers. I think I marked that one already. Okay. We got our axe back. I'm not too worried about this other stuff right now. We've got some wood. We are going to... see a birch tree. So we're just going to make it right here. Yeah, we'll drop a portal here once I get a workbench built. And then it's kind of close to the Black Forest, but you know, it's what we can do. Here, come here. Level out the ground a little bit. Okay. Workbench. And then actually what we're going to do is we're going to drop down a chest. Because we need to do that first to empty off some of this stuff. We'll get some of this treasure out of here. We'll get the honey put away and the bee. And some of these items we don't... Yeah, I see him coming. Actually, I don't want to fight with that one. Okay. Definitely aren't going to get any more troll hide right now. Get rid of a stack of that stuff. We just kind of want to offload this so we can go grab the... items we put down here. That beautiful fish. That'll be one of the things we can clean up when we get our cauldron built. We'll be able to like clean the fish up and it's only a level 1, quality 1, but that's okay. We have enough room in our inventory at this point. We're gonna go take down. We've got some axe. Our axe is actually kind of beat up. That's the one thing I'm a little bit worried about. You need a forge to repair your axe. So hopefully we can take this tree down and get enough fine wood to put a portal. It's not the worst situation if we can't. Try to roll it. We're going to take out this tree and try to roll it down on that. Come on. There we go. That hopefully should... Oops, there's a rock right there. He's going to try to get some momentum behind it to break itself on the rock, but I don't see that happening. Let's try our new pick. Get this rock out of the way. See if we can roll this down. It's not taking any damage. Alright, well. This is down to the axe swings. Maybe do that. Yeah, it's not taking damage. Oh, I missed. What I don't want to do is be hitting that rock there. Yeah, the axe break. Most unfortunate. I wasn't gonna get. I didn't have enough swings to get the 20 fine wood out of things. However, we did get our corpse back bonus. We're actually going to. Well, we're going to have to go back. We have our Ecther power, so at least there's that. We're going to run back to our base, get our axe repaired, and now's the time to pop that power. We will grab, before I do that, only thing in here that I think we should bring back with us is the queen bee. I'm going to bring this axe too, just in case, so we have a weapon. But that's it. Everything else we can leave. Actually, we can leave these cores. I think we'll leave these cores down here. Actually, no, we won't. We're going to take them with us. Now, the reason why is... Start hoofing it. The reason why we're going to take the cores back with us is because we can put a portal up at home. We'll get our axe repaired, take down a tree, and get the portal up at home. Check this place out. No bees. Man, this place has been stingy with the bees. It's been stingy with the bees. No bees. We're gonna scout as we go. Now that we're out of the bad places, so to speak. We have mostly stamina food we're eating. The mushrooms will help, like hybrid sort of food, but I'm not gonna mark raspberries. I'm just collecting myself up to be near 50. Yeah, we have mostly stamina food. That's probably also contributed to dying in, taking one shot, but it was good. I was already low on health as well, so there's that. No chest and no bees. Drat. I think that was the one I spotted, that way before. And 50 raspberries. Maybe I ran past something. Alright, it's okay. We're gonna... Well, there's a building, but it also looks like we're on the edge of the mountains. So again, maybe another trap. Enough wood. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe it'll just be flint. We're not going to stick around. Okay, so that bears out like we had a little teeny tiny from our spawning into the map. Had a little teeny tiny speck of mountain way over here. Actually, that's looks like that's part of the same. So that's a bigger mountain than we scouted out to the south. So that may be actually sizable. Put my weapon away. That may be a pretty sizable mountain, or at least a line, if not something more. I don't feel like getting eaten by wolves today. Maybe some other day. Some mushrooms. 3. I'm not gonna mark 3. I think I've got enough that are 4 or 5 that I don't have to mark anymore. Okay. We are far enough north that we can just go northeast to get home. Again. Oh wait. If I check this one. Well, there's no chest. The door's closed, so that would be a sign that I probably didn't check it. I guess it saw me. It's gonna take a shot, but not today. I mean... only thing we want to be careful about is the respawns. There's burial chambers right near where our temporary base is. And we don't want the skeletons from it to kill us. At least we'll be near home, but... kind of have my shield out now because we're close to that. Our first run-in with skeletons was a 1-star that kind of was sitting on our roof and almost did me in. But we're back. All right. Okay. Yeah, in hindsight, I should have chopped down a couple of these birch trees right here and set up a main portal. Again, this is sort of our temporary shack. It's not, wasn't intended to be a permanent base. We have to actually go to the forge, which is tucked down inside this building. Okay. Great. We're gonna save that stone axe as a backup in case we have to fight again. In case something happens and we have to, do a corpse run again. Yeah. Some of this stuff out. Birch seeds could go in there. Certain boards, we can... Actually, what we're going to do with those is while we are here, we're going to rebuild stone back up. We need to take down some trees, but while we are doing that, we're going to smelt some more copper and tin. Get that tin processed first, and I think we may be one shy on the tin for doing a cauldron. I don't think I just want to double check I didn't accidentally shove it somewhere. I did not. I will shove these birch seeds in here. We're going to put that beehive down. Well, the deer meat we can actually cook. The boar meat, we're going to wait on the cauldron because we're going to turn the boar meat, we're going to take honey and boar meat and turn that into it's kind of our fish chest, or our food chest, sorry. We're not going to cook right now though because we're going to go chop. Actually, we're going to get our rested bonus here. I should probably amend this shelter a bit. The funny thing is I've really been wanting to get a different base picked out, which is why we were running around scouting as well to find a good spot for a base. And ended up, that's why I haven't really upgraded this shack all that much, but to provide the barest of comfort. Those put away for treasure. Somehow I got a torch. I'll throw stuff over here. I'm not going to throw it all the way out. Last time I threw stuff all the way out, I kind of was like, oh man, I wish I hadn't done that. Okay, let's go take some of these birch trees down. Oh, why did I not get my rested bonus? Let's go get our rested bonus back. said I had comfort 4, but I didn't wait. I did not wait long enough. What do I have on me? There. Just going to seal that up a little bit better so that we can... Okay, there we go. Now, speaking of, need 10 wood. So, we'll get wood for the bees. Probably eat a little bit. I didn't try to get myself killed there. I was actually trying to push it over towards the other birch tree. That's okay though. At least we know. So we're going to. Okay. Learned a bunch of new recipes and our portal. Good. Six wood. Yeah, that wasn't a lot of fine wood at all. So, we do know there's more birch to the down where we left the chest with some stuff in it. So we'll be able to go down there, chop birch or oak if we run across oak. Oh, there's a 1-star. We're gonna switch to the Wumpus. There we go. As long as we keep backpedaling from him, even if he does that swing, the knockback on here should keep him from killing us. I switched to that basically for the knockback. I could have done the shield and axe. That would have worked too. Man, he came all the way from that. It's not the worst thing. I mean, there could be others down there. But because we're playing, like, I would consider putting a workbench here just to block the spawns. Especially if you're playing in vanilla, there's no benefit unless you want to like really farm some bones. But you could just go back in, and I think eventually some skeletons will respawn inside the burial chamber. You just won't get treasure and whatnot out of there anymore. But you could just block the spawn with a workbench. Since we're doing epic loot, and maybe they could actually drop some epic loot, then keeping those enemies spawning, I'm not too worried about it. Plus, my intention isn't really to be in this location for very long. I'm going to find a more permanent base. Oh, that's better. The other thing that we're going to do, when we put that portal down to the south, we're going to... Well, we're full of wood, so let's go... Make sure I'm not being followed. Let's go get our other beehive going. And then... Tempting. And then we'll throw the excess regular wood here, and we don't have enough Surtling cores yet to be making ore, and so we'll just get the rest of this smelted. Oh. Yeah. Leave that ore there. We only have this tin. Oh, we actually wanted to make another chest. Furniture, chest. It's the most stuff I've ever had in like a starter location. Yeah, so we only have enough. All right. Enough Surtling cores for either one smelter or one kiln and one core left over. But it takes 2 for each portal. So we have enough for 3 portals, but then we can't be doing any smelting. So what we're going to have to do is go into another burial chamber. And I've marked ones around here. I think there's another one over here too. So we'll have to go into burial chambers to get those cores. Which we could say is a little dicey, but that is what it is. I'm going to go back and chop some more wood. And I'll just put this extra wood here and the stone as well. And that should make it light enough. I'm almost thinking maybe while I'm chopping wood, maybe dropping a workbench down just to block the spawns with it. Can't get that one to spin. Okay. Also, getting birch seeds is nice. Once we build a cultivator, we'll be able to plant our own birch trees and kind of get just supplemental fine wood. It's not... Usually you don't get enough birch seeds. Like, actually I haven't gotten any aside from that first one I got way down to the south. Cutting skill going up, that's good. Rusted bonus really helps for stamina regen. That's why I'm keen to always go back and get it. What do we got here? 37 fine wood. Okay. That's enough. And hopefully I bought enough time for that smelter to almost finish off. Our raspberry bushes are coming back in. Get this axe repaired. Okay. I think we were shy a little bit of coal. Yeah, probably. So we have a little bit of boar meat left. We should just get our helmet repaired here. Okay, all those things are fixed. We have that backup axe, I suppose, if we need it. We'll just carry it around with us. These are our clothes right now. We haven't gotten any amazing magic items yet. We did get a bronze pickaxe. That is pretty amazing, though. That was a drop. With 80% durability. No movement speed penalty is kind of nice if you're trying to get away from someone really quick to swap weapons, particularly while you're mining. But the extra 80% durability means we're going to be able to pick for a lot longer anyway. And then this axe is weightless and has a little bit of lifesteal, but it's on health critical. Usually, my understanding is that that's when your health is critical. So when you're like below, I think I want to say 25 or 30%, then you get that bonus. And I don't really, I don't really treasure running around like that. Thorns, not a big 6%, not a big bonus right now. It is a little bit nice if you get enough thorns, a high enough level of thorns, then when you're blocking, they will take, if I recall correctly, they'll take thorns damage from, or at least I know if you have thorns on a shield, for sure that happens. Frost damage reduction doesn't matter right now. So that's what we have for items as far as that goes. Didn't get any new food. We have a couple more birch seeds. That's cool. Nothing else goes in. Oh, dwarf eyes do. We are going to need 10 gray dwarf eyes for a portal. Actually, we're going to be making a portal here. And then we'll need 10 more down where we're at. So we're going to have to gather that as well. We don't need the feathers right now. Okay, good. Well, at least our skill for the grayling has gotten him up to one-shot land. Or our skill with the axe has gotten it up to one-shot land. Those... I will eat boar. The mushrooms are, I would say, they're just a little bit better in terms of hit points than these other things. I've just been eating those because... Alright. And we're out of coal anyway. Oh, that's right. Copper's going to go over here. So, yeah, one more tin, and we could get better. We could get the boar jerky, we could get the deer stew, and I know there's tin right over there. It's nighttime, but gosh darn it, I'm worth it. We're gonna do this. We don't need the core. We can just put the core back in the chest for a minute. This will also get us a few more gray dwarf eyes. We're gonna go and mine. We're gonna go pick that tin at night. I know. We're gonna go eat a deer meat, so we have a little more hit points. Our rusted is already going. We're gonna eat this yellow mushroom when we get closer, though, for stamina. So we'll just reset our rested, so we have like 11 minutes. Buy us an extra minute of running. We're gonna run just down to the south, to the coast there, because there's a little bit, should be some tin. Not my best jump. Actually, I think, yeah, that's right there. Look at that. So, that little bit of ore. Trouble-free. That little bit of ore. We'll get a little bit of coal, and then get it smelted, and then we can do a cauldron, and that cauldron will allow us to get a couple pieces of better food. That's going to help us deal with the burial chambers that we're going to have to go into here shortly. So we're going to have to break this down. Grab up some of the wood. Make sure you don't shove fine wood in the kiln. The kiln will burn it just fine. But you don't want that. You don't want to use up your fine wood in that way. All right. Well, that's what these fire arrows are for. Unless I miss. Always just trying to dodge the poison spray that they do. Oh, actually, we really only needed a couple coal, so. I'll make sure that I do not shove copper in the Oh, there's another one. Oh, just missed. There we go. Yeah. Oh, that time he didn't try to spray. What is that? Oh, a torch. That's right. I don't want that. Buke parries. I don't really want those either. But we'll throw those in the chest here. No eyes. Nobody gave us any eyes. It's okay. We got our tin. We're going to combine it with our other tin. And that means we're going to have to take down... Ooh, smoked. Apparently I put up too much roof. Let's get that out of the way. And in lieu of building another fire, we're just going to break those two things down. Oh, forge. Ah, it's got to be by the forge. Well, it doesn't matter. I have to build a fire down here anyway. Or I have to bring the forge back up. I'll just bring them. It's a good question. I don't remember if the cauldron needs shelter or not. But that's okay. I guess we'll build a fire over here. Which means we're going to need some wood. Well, actually, let's try that out. Let's see if the... We know we'll need stone. We've got that. Stone, wood. Lit fire under the cooking station. Okay. So. It appears to work. So, boar jerky, raw fish, that would be good, because if we get the raw fish from that pike, we could turn it into cooked fish. We definitely have enough honey and stuff for boar jerky. Oh, we need thistle. We don't have any thistle for the deer stew. That's okay, though. We do have boar. Okay, honey. And that fish. And every one boar and one honey gives you 2 boar jerky. So that's pretty useful. It's a better stamina than the mushroom. 23 and 23 for health and stamina. Mushrooms 15. Mushrooms are also only 15-minute duration. And the jerky is 30 minutes. So, quite a bonus, and double the healing as well. So this is good. Initially, this will be good, sort of running around food. Down the road, it'll be more like hanging out in the base and not, dying when you fall food. So that'll replace our mushrooms that we can use for other things. It also, like I said, gives pretty good hit points, but we only got 1 fish, so it is what it is, but I think we need something else to be able to cook that raw fish up. That's all right. We'll figure it out later. Double check on my honey here to see how we're doing. A couple more from that. These guys, they're sleeping and sleeping, so they're all in a good state. A little bit more boar jerky going on here. Okay. All the honey's used up. We've got a decent stack of boar jerky. Put this raw fish back in here. I don't know how everything stays fresh, don't ask me, but it does, somehow. Actually, we will take... When we do the burial chambers, we're going to be getting more yellow mushrooms. Good stamina, not good health. So, and this is a mixed health and stamina. So reviewing the different color forks again, yellow or gold fork is going to be more stamina, less health. The white or silver fork is going to be equal stamina and equal health. And then the red fork is more health and less stamina. So I guess they correspond. I mean, health is in red, stamina is in yellow. So red, yellow, and white. Let's call it white. Okay. We have enough wood to make a stack. Put that there. Check. Yep, they're happy. They're happy. As long as they're happy, they'll produce honey just on their own. It's a great renewable source of honey. That's why we definitely want to be getting more bees. Stone, we're definitely leaving that behind. And now we need to make our portal. Cores, we need fine wood and dwarf ice. Fine wood. And how much? We have... Yeah, okay. We have more than 37. Okay, so 50. So we're going to do... I don't know why I'm doing that necessarily. Just put it down. Said we're kind of on the edge of the bad stuff, but we'll put it down here. It's fine. So the portal's not going to work until we have another portal to connect it to. We can name our portal. Yep. So right now we're going to name. We could just leave it unnamed, and then if we put down another portal with no name, those two will connect. Complications arise if, say, you already have two connected portals, and say this is your home portal, and you forget about the fact that you have both of them with the same name. Those two are already connected. You can't connect a third portal to that network. Two portals have to have the same name, and only two portals can be connected. So they can't run around putting no-name portals everywhere and then them all being connected. It just won't work. So eventually we'll have to be using a naming system. Right now, the portal I take, we're going to end up running down with... We're going to end up running down, with Surtling cores to this area. We had, that extra junk down there, and there are burial chambers as well that we can pull more Surtling cores out of. It'll give us a portal down in that region. We still haven't really scouted all the meadows out there. I'm still looking for a few more queen bees. But actually, the other thing I'm considering is it looks like there's mountains. I know when I was standing over here, I think I was looking and seeing mountains in this direction, in the direction of that dot. And now we know there's mountains over here, so I'm guessing there's a pretty sizable... I don't know how big yet, because we haven't gone far enough to scout that out. So we still want to continue scouting. A reminder is that we're looking for bees, we're looking for chests for treasure for the merchant once we find the merchant. And let me close that for a second. I just want to have a pause because I don't want to burn up all my daylight. Bees and treasure, and we're also out of chests we can get magic items. So we're looking for magic items out of those chests. And we're also scouting for our base, which needs to be coastal and in the meadows, and hopefully near some copper. So, prospective bases at this point. This area had a couple burial chambers nearby. I didn't really see any copper close to that. We do have copper here. We've already pulled a bunch of it out. This area, though, is kind of locked. I'd have to dig out. I'd have to gouge out a trench to get it in there. So, could be on this side. However, if there's... We already know there's copper up here. I don't know how close the mountains are, but this may wind up being a good location because we've got some copper and some black forest to the west that we can, explore. And there's mountains seemingly not that far away, so actually maybe even more like in this location. May be good. If I mean, we could just go up and scout that area first. I'm gonna think about that for a minute. I'm gonna pause the game, think about that for a minute. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a portal. We're gonna put a portal here, as we've done. We're gonna break down everything metal, and hope that we have enough ability to carry all of that. And then we're going to take, there should be birch up there, so we don't necessarily have to worry about that. But we're going to carry all that metal up the coast with us. We're going to go up here, and I think we're just gonna make a command decision and put our base up here. Should be close enough to whatever mountains are down here in the future to be able to like pull stuff out of there. There's some copper up there. We already know that's to be the case. So there's probably a little bit more black forest. Maybe we can find other mats and stuff in there, burial chambers and whatnot. That's what we're gonna do. And yeah, hopefully we're gonna need 2 Surtling cores to go with us. That's the one thing we definitely need. We can ditch some other weight if we need to. I don't know if I can actually carry all the metal. The reason why we want to carry all the metal with us is because it won't pass through. It won't pass through a portal. So we're gonna have to break down. $284. I don't think we can do it all. It's not the worst situation. We'll have to make like another running trip in the future. That does give us enough copper for sure to do a forge. Actually, hold on. I take that back. What we can do is we can turn the copper and tin into bronze bars. What do we got? 2 ore here, 4 ore. I was gonna say maybe we could turn the copper and tin into bronze. That's okay. We'll leave the cauldron here. We'll come back and we'll break it down later, or we'll just get some tin from up at the other place. But this is good enough. I don't think I can even carry that 2 copper. Oh, we can drop the coal. We don't need the stone, that's for sure. Look, we're losing weight. We don't need the wood either. We definitely don't need that extra hammer. Okay. That, we'll just get... Don't need the arrows. Probably also drop this giant, which is weigh 4 pounds. That's not the worst. That one's weightless. These weigh, all this stuff weighs. Alright. We're going to need eyes at some point. We're going to need to be able to kill to get eyes. So, can I... Right, I can't even break it down. Oh, that's right. I gotta rebuild the forge. Oh yeah, that coal and that wood that I just shoved. I'm like, where'd I get that 10 wood from? Right there. Alright, let's do this the right way. Oh my god, I need stone too. Okay. Ow, burning. Okay, we got the silver bars out of the fire. And I gotta be inside this circle here to break this one down. And we did not get the copper because too heavy. It's alright. We can get up this little hill here. Okay. Can we make this work? Oh yeah, we will need coal. We can get stone and wood, but we'll need coal to make the forge. Which we can just bring that through the portal. We don't need that. For the portal we need to drop 39 pounds. I don't think I can do that. I mean, eat one of these, and eat one of these, and eat one of these, and put all the food away. We're still 30 pounds. Yeah, there's no way it's going to work. That's okay. There we go. I'll be able to put this back in my inventory. Or not. Okay, off we go. I only got a minute arrested, but I think that's all I need. Oh wait, I'm going this way. I'm seeing the stones and heading to the stones, but it's really more... Yeah, it's more this way. There's a big oak. Bronze axe. Now that we have a bronze axe, that's something we could take down. We want to be a little farther east. We want to be close to the... A little bit closer to the Black Forest. There we go. Just gonna mark those mushrooms. Yeah. I wonder if I'm gonna kind of skeet a little, edge a little bit to the south here. And this is kind of slopey, but I haven't seen mountains. Just more meadows. Huh, okay. I don't want to get an idea. Oh no, actually, there we go. There's some mountains there in the distance. Let me just get a little bit of that on my map. On my, daytime, shouldn't be any skeletons in these stones. There's also a little hut over here. Okay, plenty of forest. Plenty of meadows forest. Oh hey, there's a beehive right there. Holy crap, finally. Only the third one we found. Oh, didn't necessarily mean to do the fire damage, but that's alright. Let the bees disperse. Get our queen. Okay. Get the heck away from the mountains. Don't want to get eaten. And then, okay, great. Well, so mountains there. Still haven't run into Black Forest. I kind of want to be a little. I don't necessarily need to be near the mountains. Eventually it'll be good, but we'll be in a better shape for running and stuff. I feel like I put that door there. That door looks like I put it on there to rest for the night. Yeah, pretty sure this was where I. Yeah. Well, there's a little bit of Black Forest over there, like in that direction. I can see like some pines. I can't tell if this is copper or not. That would be interesting. How close to the... Not as close as this copper, that's for sure. I'm just gonna double check. I see there is a burial chamber, which means there's skeletons. That looks like this might be... There's no sunlight, so I can't get the sparkle. No. I guess this is just gonna be stone. No, just stone. But that is definitely a burial chamber. So good. We're gonna mark that as a resource. It's right about there. Chambers. We'll come back for that. That'll be where we're going to get some Surtling cores out of for sure. We're just going to cut a little bit. Oh, here we go. Black Forest right here. Oh, yeah. Alright, there's a tower there with skeletons guarding it. So, oh, hello, 3 of you. So, fighting with knockback is nice, especially against multiple opponents. You don't have to be as focused on hitting them one at a time. I'm not sure where the third one went. Oh, but here come the skeletons. Alright. Well, they're looking to be in somewhat bad shape. And neither of them are archers or 2-stars. I'm a little nervous. Felt like that was almost like a little bit of a repeat of last time. I'm not going to go down in there yet. But I will mark it. Someone's kind of looking for me but doesn't see me. But I'm going to mark... power. And I don't plan on, oh hey, forgot. There's a thing right here. Apparently, that's right, we're full weight here, max capacity. We're just gonna check in here. I don't know if you can hear my kitty or not with my noise canceling on. We'll eat the honey. And keep on running. There's a chest in there. I mean, it is, it's just stuff I can't carry right now, so I'll find it or it won't be worth it. I gotta unequip that. Some weapons are really heavy and slow you down. Stag Breaker is one of them. It's a great weapon for beating things up. I mean, man, if I can get a throwable, recalling magic version, that basically is like the game right there. I did get one in a playthrough with my wife, and it was just amazing being able to throw area effect damage. Put a punching skill there. Okay, well, I would like to get a little bit. So I guess the Black Forest is gone. We've kind of gone around the edge of it. I was hoping to see if there was any copper along the edge, but I guess it doesn't cut as far north as I thought. As I was hoping it would. Whoa! 1-star board. No. That looks like maybe it's not a burial chamber. Oh no, it definitely is a burial chamber. All right. We got 3 fire arrows left. Something is kind of looking for us. It doesn't necessarily mean the skeletons, so now it's closed, so now we're fully stealth. I'm going to get over here behind this rock, aim myself in that direction. So it could be like the deer now noticed us, or there's a skeleton running around from the tower that's like right behind us. Man, this is kind of how I ate it last time. Oh, and there's a troll right there. Oh man. We are in... What is going on here? We don't have enough fire arrows to kill that troll. We need like 20. Okay. Is that where he hangs out? That's his hanging spot? Oh yeah. That is the couple sessions ago. Running along here, I saw that because there's that little village down there, and I saw a little bit of a troll up on the cliff, and that's the cliff that he's up on. And I said, nope. And just snuck on my merry way. So, interesting. That means, yeah, this is Black Forest all the way up to here. There's the copper. Well, I'm not super keen on being surrounded by Black Forest. We could put our base over here, and obviously there's Black Forest right there. I'm not super keen on making a lot of noise near a troll. You chop trees, you dig in stone, and if a troll is even a pretty good amount of distance away, and he'll just like come on over and start smashing you. There's a birch tree, so not a lot of birch here either. That's the other drawback of being over in this area is I don't see... There's a good amount of core wood. I can see a whole bunch of core wood along the coast here. These are the pines. The fir trees have their boughs come down closer to the ground. This wouldn't be a bad spot if there were more birch trees to get our wood from. I guess, you know, we can plant birch seeds and whatnot. I feel like I'm just trying to decide if this is far enough away. Excuse me. If this is far enough away from the Black Forest to feel comfortable enough building things. I'm seeing kind of some gray dwarfs. That might be a gray dwarf stone. It's nighttime. This is when all the freaks come out. So we'll be able to see. I mean, there's a brood over here and some gray dwarves. So clearly we don't want to be building over in that location. But even over here, pretty close to the Black Forest, and that's going to kind of be the drawback. There's kind of a chunk. This is kind of a chunk of meadows right here. The only problem is this giant rock in the way. Like I would have to dig out if I just wanted to do a port, because that's what we're going to need, a port for our boat. But there, you know, man, that's a sizable. There's a sizable pike down there. It's probably a 3. I think we can do it. I think we can do it here. It's going to have to take a little bit of modification. I'm not used to having a giant chunk of stone here. But if we... See, the gray dwarves are going to come that far out. And if you make noise close enough to them, they'll get drawn. So, for example, if I do this... Doesn't seem to have... There we go. So that noise right there either drew this neck or, yeah, it actually drew all of them. So now they're coming to looking for trouble. And I don't want any of this right now. I didn't bring food. So I brought enough food to get up here. And now it's going to be foggy. Wow. Yeah, this is not where I'm going to die. I mean, this could be where I die, but this is not where I want to die. So I'm going to head back around the edge here And I think now that I know that there's a troll that spawns up there, I'm gonna go, yeah, sorry buddy. I'm gonna disturb some necks apparently. I'm going to go in this direction. I need some birch trees. Oh, or a giant oak. Nice. So fine wood out of birch trees and out of oak. And boy, I really wish I could kind of see. Well, this area is relatively clear. I do know. I'd like to see the coast. I do know that there's some black forest right here, and we also know mountains are kind of past there. This is meadows. Yeah, this is mountains right along the edge here. That's not the worst. The copper is not, you know, again, I suppose if we're up here, we're really close to copper, but we're also close to a lot of trouble. And I don't necessarily want a lot of trouble with my base. Like I think I've talked before about, I've built bases in the Black Forest, and it's just a constant stream of gray dwarves. I mean, even digging on that rock that was the farthest away that I could get brought those guys over. So there's no place I could be there. If I was closer to the troll and digging, I would have brought the troll down, and that just doesn't work. Not right now. And by the time it does work, you can just, you know, run over and smack them around and stuff. So it looks like this is going to be the spot. I don't see, also because it's foggy, but I don't see a giant rock out here blocking my access to the water. To be fair, I don't see much of anything, but that's the nature of the beast right now. But we can get the wood we need out of these couple of trees over here. That should give us enough to build another portal. And we've got a good chunk on the coast, and like I said, we're really close to the Black Forces right here, and where's that troll? Right about here. That troll's hanging out. I should probably mark him. Mark him with some fire. Yeah, I think the troll is right about there. Yeah. That's how I mark him. Troll. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get a high point of ground, actually, and level up to a high point if we can. The reason why is because eventually we want to have our ground raised enough that if the tide comes in, it's not going to interfere with our stuff. Also because eventually we're going to have... Oh, what? Okay, well... I mean, I guess we are still a little bit close to the Black Forest, but that's alright. We need Grey Dwarf Eyes anyway. But we're going to wind up with a pretty sizable place for our base. And we're going to eventually build a trench around it. So elevating it so that the tide doesn't mess with it too much is important. And somewhat level, but we're also going to... I'm not too worried about leveling because we're going to be using wood. Pretty good. Even though it's foggy, it's looking pretty good. And this seems like a large area, but once we get this all settled, we also kind of want it elevated. Eventually we're going to have boats that we're going to want to bring up and dock right along the edge. Great, yeah, come on, buddy. You just need your eyes. Hopefully morning will come at some point here and it'll burn off this fog and we'll have decided that we got a good spot. We can raise this up a little higher. So you can only adjust the elevation without spending rock, basically. Good, there's a nice stone there along the edge. Without spending rock, there's only so high you can elevate the ground. But with the boat, because boats are pretty deep, so I'm going to get my stamina up here, even though I only got a couple minutes of food left. I'm going to jump in this water. That looks like it's deep enough that we could sail a boat up to. We're just going to make a bit of an edge for now. I'm not sure if we're going to do a... Because we have enough space and we're not really under too much threat, well, I'll probably do a side dock instead of an inlet, like sort of an inset port. I've done both, but we'll see how it goes. But that looks pretty good for now, especially since we're not doing a dock at this point. Okay. We are going to drop our metal. It's as good a spot as any. And then we need to get a little bit of wood. Actually, we don't need any wood yet. We need to take down these trees while we got a little bit of stamina left, so we can get that portal going, because we kind of need food now. Come on. Do some damage. Okay. Then we're going to take down this oak and let the oak fall. We're going to try to push that oak. It's going to take a lot of chops to get through this oak, but we're going to try to push it on top of the birch. We need stamina to do that, stamina to jump. I was hoping it would break the birch, but it didn't. Get stamina up here really quick. Not being wet will help with our regen. There we go. Well, I don't want it. Okay, I was gonna say I don't want it to roll away into the water though. We're going to get a workbench built. No. $22. All right, good. We need 7 more Grey Dwarf Eyes. Actually, we need a little bit less than that, because here's one right here. 6 Grey Dwarf Eyes. And we need a little bit of food to help us do that. So I'm going to drop the fine wood here and the Surtling cores, and we're going to run up not near the troll. We're going to run and find ourselves a little bit of mushrooms and maybe raspberries and beat ourselves up a Grey Dwarf. We actually don't even need that to beat up. We just need a few Grey Dwarves at this point. Okay. There's more trees for fine wood. We don't need that right now though. I don't think these guys give eyes. I don't think Greylings ever give Grey Dwarf eyes. They just give the resin. So we're going to need a little bit of Black Forest action here. Just a little bit. Okay. I see a birch. And I see, oh, look at that. Like a piece of building with a tree in it. Okay. No bees. Oh. Hold on a second. Sorry, I had to pause for a minute because someone was at the door. But while I paused the video momentarily, I forgot to pause the game. And I'm almost dead. So I'm going to hit escape and then try to get myself away from dying with my 6 hit points left. There's a Grey Dwarf that I want to fight. Okay, get my hit points back up a little bit. We'll take a... Ooh! Wow, that was close. We did get a magic club out of the deal, but man, I gotta, like, I stepped away. Also, one thing to bear in mind, like, I grabbed that food real quick because I thought maybe I'd have a chance to eat it. One thing to bear in mind, when you don armor, eat food, stuff like that, you slow down for a minute. You go down to a walk. So, you know, I was a little afraid that he might actually pop me. That was, yeah. Remember to pause your game. Okay. What I was going to do, I went up into that house up there, and I saw this tree, and I was going to chop the wood for the tree. It's actually... This was about where I found those other mushrooms. So I'm going to mark mushrooms on my map too. I'm going to wait a second though. That's right. I'm going to go check out this house again. I'm a little low on health. Oh wait, I don't have boar jerky. No, I do have boar jerky. Okay. There we go. That'll help. I don't think I... Yeah, that's right. It's empty. It's empty house. I need Grey Dwarf eyes. Oh yeah, I'm going to check out this club I got. Somebody, either the deer, it's probably the deer that saw me, that's why I'm getting that squintiness. Magic club. Imbue spirit. It does a little bit of spirit damage. So it's, you know, kind of a magic weapon for that purpose, but nothing great. But if I whack on this tree right here, that's... Since I'm right on the edge, I need some fine wood anyway. But since I'm right on the edge, that should maybe draw the attention of a Grey Dwarf or two. Well, there's a Greyling I see coming this way. Not a Grey Dwarf though. Like I said, I don't have the arrows for dealing with a troll yet. Okay. We are going to skirt along the edge here. Now that we have some food and we can take a hit, we're gonna find a couple Grey Dwarfs to beat up. Maybe mark some copper if we find some. That's copper right there. So you can see the difference there, the glinting of the metal. Yeah. Nothing can spot us. Nice find. Somewhat on the edge. Not too far away if we had to run out of the Black Forest. Oh, here's Thistle. Should grab some of this. That's going to give us the deer stew recipe. A lot of this game, you know, you're kind of in looking, you know, trying to accomplish one thing, and you wind up working towards multiple things at once, really. We're going to head back north because I didn't want to... I guess I should have fought all those Grey Dwarves at night. I didn't exactly want to get caught up in doing that. I didn't realize I needed that many eyes and that that I wouldn't be able to find a few Grey Dwarves around here. Hey, there's another building. I don't think I've explored this one yet. Here, there's a chest. Oh, another magic club. That one's weightless. Clubs are useful, particularly for fighting skeletons. I think I'm actually circled around the troll. Oh, there's a burial chamber. Sweet. 2 blueberries. Not very many. I usually like more blueberries. Oh yeah, definitely skeletons because they're killing deer and stuff. Alright. They don't see me. The deer's making noise though. I don't want them looking for the deer. So I'm going to mark that burial chamber there too. And then we are going to... One has a bow, and the one with the sword's coming looking for me. The club works as good as the axe. Not so much. Staggered like that, that's where you get the... Just that other one, that's a picture. So he's going to work his way over here. I'm going to eat another raspberry to top our... Problem with archers is... Took a lot of hits to stagger him. Oh, there's one more. I just want to make sure I marked the right spot. Yep, I did. And, oh, there must be another burial chambers over here because there's another skeleton. Okay, well, that's good. What's not good is we are kind of close. Yeah, he's looking for us. We're kind of close to the... One or two. There's definitely one. Crouch. Oh. Alright, we're going to switch back to our axe because that works better. It just does so much more damage because it's bronze versus versus a club. And the club doesn't have any really big benefits on it. Come on, buddy. Yep, just get in here. It even staggers him with a shield. I don't want to make too much noise. We're kind of close to where I thought that troll was. There he is, right there. Oh, almost. They have a pretty good range for detecting stuff. Man, I don't see any Grey Dwarves over there. They have a pretty good range for detecting stuff, so I'm not getting any closer than this. I think there was a stone or something down here. I don't know if it was a Grey Dwarf stone or not. Oh, is that copper? Oh, man. Alright, well, still also pretty close to our base. Both pretty close. Man, I don't know. I could take the chance and build the base out here. It's just going to draw a lot of attention. I mean, you saw me strike that stone over there and bring everything in. So, that's alright. We need to kill some Grey Dwarves. No, I don't want to fight. No. Don't want to fight you either. Too many Greylings. There's nothing in that chest. Alrighty, I've been here. We were here last time and marked the copper deposit over here. I'm like I'm having second thoughts, but I also know as soon as you dig out the copper, it'll be gone anyway. The main thing is back over there. It's kind of like it's a little bit safer over there. Alright, there's a tower. Tower's either going to have skeletons or Grey Dwarves. Or nothing. Boy, they were really strongly out here at night, and... Oh, here we go. Come on. No eyes. There's another tower. There's a Grey Dwarf down there. Okay. Oh yeah, we only have a few arrows. We could make some more arrows. But we're gonna get the thistle. More thistle. Great. Eye. And then I guess we'll check out that tower. Some like low-lying mist right there, which sometimes is we think might be an entrance to chambers, but I don't see one. So let's check out this tower. See if this is. Oh, that's definitely skeletons. Now. It could also be that skeletons and Grey Dwarves have been duking it out. If we wait till nighttime... Actually, they probably will duke it out. And then we could collect a good chunk of eyeballs. We have enough food now that we could do okay. But we're not going to be... We shouldn't be doing any, like... heavy fighting, just because, trying to get that base set up. I don't see... like maybe just one of the skeletons got killed. Yeah. I can take a hit like that. It's fine. So I think they must have already been fighting. Possible there's a skeleton up here. Whoop. Definitely a skeleton. Two skeletons up here. Oh, one of them's nope. Almost thought I saw a star, but there's no stars. Jeez. I don't have enough arrows, and giving them this ground right here, see, they'll hack the crap out of you. So I can't deal with that right now. Oh, actually, hold on a second. I forgot. Yeah, I can deal with that. Now, that might have drawn some more attention, but that's fine, particularly if it draws the attention of some Grey Dwarves. There's a Grey Dwarf, good. We're going to go out and deal with him momentarily. Let's just double check whether... Oh, there's no chance, man. Oh, two of them. Two Grey Dwarves. Give them the same treatment. Oh, a healer. Well, oh shit. Yeah, poison's not so good. Come on, swing. Oh, he got me again in his poison. So that's what you want to avoid. The hammer kind of makes it a problem. Because it slows you down. So we're going to get some distance here. Get this blueberry. Try to separate them out a little bit. There we go. There we go. And now... Oh, I didn't have the stamina to... It's alright. One more. One more. Oh, I died. I should have been looking at my hit points. Yeah, happens again. The poison got me. I didn't. I thought I moved out of the way of that one, but I tried to block and dodge, and didn't happen. So that's okay because I needed some food. We're gonna get our comfort up so we can get back there. And death number 2 on day 13. Auspicious. It's funny, we made it 10 days before our first death, and this, I think the hunt for Grey Dwarf Eyes, I probably should have done it better at night. Let's see. Well, I suppose since we're here, and there's a little more ore, we can grab that ore with us and bring it. Because we have the Surtling cores already. We needed... Oh yeah, we needed Grey Dwarf Eyes. But we don't have any other Grey Dwarf Eyes here. Because they're built into our portal. So we don't have any Grey Dwarf Eyes, but we can take a little bit... We'll bring a little bit of this food for hit points. Because that's kind of what we were lacking. The other food is fine. We'll eat some of this stuff for stamina. And then we've got our comfort up. We've got our Ecthier power. We will grab the rest of this ore right here. And I see a... Yeah, there's a bow skeleton over there. We definitely don't want any of that. We will carry the rest of the ore. So that solves that problem. Everything else is broken down. Yep. We're going to activate and run away. Oh wait, let's grab any honey that came out of here. There we go. Just in case we need another boost of stuff. We're going to keep ourselves away from things. It'll be a mostly clear run. It'll get dicey when we... well, when we're in the Black Forest. That's right, it's that tower. Little concerning. Tower's a little concerning. Grey Dwarf all the way over here? I can't fight him over here. What's going on? No, I'm not fighting that guy. I mean, I do have 68 hit points. I could probably take him. But I'd rather just get to my body. Especially because I have the Ecthier power going on. Wow. Way up there. Okay. Oh yeah, I have to remember there's a couple like those skeleton spawner stones, the little treasure mounds that are out here in the meadows. There's a couple somewhere on the way. Yeah. Black Forest right there. It's the edge of the Black Forest. Okay. This is gonna be the direction we're aimed at. Two minutes of Ecthier left. I don't know how long before morning. Make sure I didn't mark anything funky monkey. Nope. A little bit of Black Forest to my left there. Kind of like, I don't know, like a little bit of a claw kind of coming out. Ooh. Yeah. Shit. Whoa, also close to the troll there, buddy. This guy. Something still. Oh. I don't want that either. Definitely. Shaman. Ooh. Not good. It's a 1 star. I don't want to die again. Not without my body. Chasing me. A little bit of Ecthier left. That's the burial chamber we killed the skeletons off of, so that's good. That tower should also be clear. However, there's some corpses over here. That makes me worried. Something spotted me. It's too bad. Different tower. Yeah, there's our body. We can get her body and get up the stairs. Hopefully that shaman's gone. Alright, we didn't get everything. But, unless a troll shows up, we're not in the worst situation. Okay. We're not in the best either. I guess I could have brought some arrows. Actually, no, we can't. We do have enough wood, but I would need to build cover for it. Oh, maybe we can pull this off. do this one. There. Too much of an angle? No. Should be able to connect it right. Like that. Great. Everything's repaired. We would need to free up some space for arrows. Can we do flaming? No, can't do fire arrows. Fire arrows. Oh, it needs to be level 2. Yeah, we're not going to upgrade it to level 2. Oh, we have some space for arrows. Get rid of those. Alright. What's going on down here? Gray dwarves running around, little wounded. Alright. We are going to eat. I don't see raspberries. Oh, that's right. I still have some stuff on my corpse to get. Stuff didn't stack. Well, we'll get rid of that wood there. Got that little oh no, we need to put that back on my corpse. Grab the jerky. Okay. I also like to get that treasure. I don't need the oh yeah, I forgot I'm carrying all this ore on me. I'm like, I don't know what happened here. I don't need these bone fragments. Oh yeah, we want to equip our armor. We only have our helmet on right now. Oh no, actually that's in reverse. That was equipped. Okay. It's just not great looking armor. It looks like we're almost naked. Well, it's daytime now. The grayling. What we gotta do to get some eyes around here? 2 more eyes. We need 2 more eyes. And actually, we can probably what we can do is we're gonna head back near where that 1-star. Not that I really want to fight a shaman or a 1-star shaman, but usually that just sort of revolves around. Actually, that is not. That is a 1-star Grey Dwarf. This is copper, which we've already marked. Yep. That guy's going to have eyeballs. Oh, I missed him. Okay. At least one. He'll have at least one. Oh, he had 2. Great. Excellent. All right, we got what we need. We're out of here. Okay. What is it? I'm just, you know, again, I'm contemplating. It's a site closer to here. This just puts us in a lot of harassment, and also, yeah, there's like two birch trees. Not a lot of birch here. I guess there's some birch over here near this troll. We'd have to. Yeah. I forgot about you, buddy. Sorry. Out of your turf. So we'd have to, you know, deal with this troll too, which we're going to deal with at some point. Just not right now. I suppose this area wouldn't have been a bad spot either. It was really hard to scout things out. Oh, here we go. It was really hard to scout things out in the fog, but yeah, that's not too far away. Okay. Great. Well, we have our eyes and no room in our inventory. We have, is that regular? It's fine wood, so we can get that fine wood picked up. Just chuck this on the ground. Finally, our connecting portal. We're just going to put it over here for now. Just kind of don't want it to interfere with what we're going to be building here. And so now we can't enter. See how an item prevents us from teleporting? It's the ore that we're carrying. Now that we do that, is there any more ore? No. I mean, I don't want to step in it, actually. I wanted to... Normally when you step in front of it... Oh, that's why. Yeah, normally when you step in front of it, there's a front and a back. It activates for you to pass through. What we're going to do first is we're going to grab up some regular wood. I need 10. Because I got to build a chest to dump some of this stuff. I'd rather just... I could dump it on the ground, but... Clear these out. Yep. Finally showed up. I'll just dump. That's the jerky. Since we don't have the jerky back to the other place. Okay. Now we're gonna start bringing back some of our stuff. I mean, we can also. I gotta remember that there's skeletons that spawn over there, and sometimes they might be pretty high star. So we'll just keep an eye on that. Particularly, we're going to bring back the wood that we have here first. We'll leave those bees alone for a minute. We don't need the food just as yet. We don't need. This will be some of the last stuff we bring back. We don't need the treasure. I don't think we need core wood. We're not going to be building with that yet. We don't need the hide. Mostly it's going to be wood, just to get things rolling. So and we'll bring back some stamina. We'll bring back some arrows because if we get into a scrape, we want to be shooting something a little bit better. We'll leave the bees here for now. We just want to get things built out. Especially during the daylight where it's a little bit easier to see how your dock might lay. Like I kind of want to bring a boat in from this direction or from this direction. I kind of want my dock to be a little more even. Something along there. It's good enough for that part. We may or may not keep that rock there. I'm not really sure yet. What do we have? 74. Okay, not a ton, but that's all right. It's enough to get going. We're actually going to go in that direction. probably figure out where the... So when you're digging, one of the things that you need to figure out is the direction that the... Especially if you want to cut like an even trench. I'm just kind of showing this for demonstration purposes. For cutting an even trench, you want to figure out where are the edges. Like where do the seams run in the game world that you're on. So in this situation, there's some definite edges that you can get out of things. So if you want to make a trench in a particular direction, you kind of go like, okay, well this one goes, so that's southeast, right? So northwest, southeast, and then it looks like it goes southwest, northeast. There's one other set. I think there's like, you know, another set of like straight lines, but like if you keep digging in this direction here, it's always going to be, see how these lines are straight, but if I do just want to keep going this way, it's always going to be jaggy. Like I can't make a straight line because they go this way, right? You can see those straight corners. So if I want to make a trench, in other words, if I want to line my building up to be able to dig good trenches around it, I'm going to want the trenches to be able to go in this direction. Now, and the reason why I'm talking about trenches and stuff like that is because eventually we're going to want to build a moat around our base to keep gray dwarves and other nasty dudes out. So that being the case, anyway, this being the case, if I want to line myself up, see if I built my building not aligned with these directions, so I'll build a line with those directions. Building it in alignment with those directions means when I go to build the trench, it should work out. We're going to go... Eventually we're going to be about 15 by 20. That's going to be about the size of our base. We're going to want to be able to get a boat in here, so it looks like it's going to be... Well, if we do this direction... All right. It's either going to be that, or... Not building it... Definitely not building it this way, right? I mean, we are, but like we're going to be connecting it this way. So this by this, right? So that's our 90-degree angle. So that little bit of framing gives me, that's 9, right? And I said we might even, we're going to go probably as big as 15. But this gives me my frame of reference for shape. So I may end up cutting some of that stuff back out, right? As far as my port goes, as far as my dock goes. But that's not what I want to do. Yeah, that is what I want to do. But for height purposes, we're actually going to go up. We're going to build our base a little higher. And right now, we're just going to try to, like, you know, envision the sort of the footprint that it's going to have. We're actually going to have to, like, move this stuff at some point here to follow the footprint. But this is only 9 wide. We're going to do about 10, and then we're going to go about 20 in this direction. Probably initially. And that seems like a lot, and this seems like a lot of framing. We're actually going to, we're going to raise this up a little bit. Raising it up will also make it sort of easier to, when we decide to trench around it, to already have that sort of height. I think we want to raise it up this, oops. I want to raise it up that much. That seems high, but when we run it in this direction, it's going to wind up being level with a good chunk of ground. It's going to start collapsing. I got to connect it to the ground. Oops. I'm like so close. All right, we'll just build a support here. So now it should only be about half. Let's see, about half the height. So if we had started, we don't need a dock yet. I'm just acting with a little bit of foresight. I think the biggest thing is to consider framing in. If you're going to build something, to consider framing it in, so you can get a better picture of what you're going to be doing with it. And also so you can give other people a better picture of what you're doing with it. Now, you see that this is not level, but we just kind of take that and clear that off that bit there. This is giving us sort of we're going to level everything to this amount eventually. Some of it can be elevated for now, that's fine. I've not been counting how far we're going here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Level this out a little bit now. Yep. Get our forge going here shortly. So 11, 12. We're going to go 13 for now. So that's the cross section for a base. I tend to not, I mean, this seems like right now for me, this is a little like the layout is important. So while it seems a little excessive at first, we're going to get the rest of this fine wood out of here. And it'll also give us a bunch of regular wood. And we're going to eat. Seems a little excessive, but the framing will sort of, again, help us kind of get a better idea of what we're putting into shape. So that's 13. Got here for wood. So now, when we start connecting things up here, trying to get it. That should be not in contact with you. No, it is. Let's say it should be able to get it touching, get some touch points here. One too far. It's fine. Cut off 4, so I need 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we need a couple more. Couple more. Ooh, man. Close there. And our axe is broken. This is where we need to grab up our copper. Oh yeah, we need 4 coal and 10 wood. Okay. Well, we got a couple things going on. One, a backup axe. I guess we'll just do that. I guess we'll get our wood first. And I feel like we have some coal. Come on, stamina. We did not bring coal with us. We'll have to pop back and grab it. Let's do that. Oh, forgot. Still carrying the coal, or the copper ore. Wait for time. Four and 4 stone. Okay, we're going to put it just outside of the area that we're going to be using. Actually, no, we're going to put it inside because in order to repair, we're going to have to... It's alright. We'll just relocate it again later. We're going to put both of these together right now. And then we also need... We still need a little bit more wood. It's a good thing we have that backup axe. So we can build a little... We'll build a little lean-to. Could pull out some of this wood that I did here as well, but I'm not going to do that. 4, 8. Yeah. We're going to need this wood eventually anyway. I don't necessarily want to knock some of these bushes because I don't know if these bushes are going to be yield raspberries or not. So I will leave those for now. There's an awful lot of them together, which makes me think that maybe it's a raspberry stand. 23. That's about enough. Building. Oh. Okay, we have to deal with this guy. We just want it to be able to like that. Gonna have to angle it out a little bit because I want to be able to get to the... Yeah, we'll angle out both sides. You know, we'll only angle out one. It's fine. Not sure if we're going to be able to... I think we need a little more cover than that for this one. Oh, we can't get in. Still can't get into that one anyway. We can do it this way. There we go. Right. We will need to repair our hammer as well. But that's not something we necessarily need to do like right now because it's not broken. Okay. So if I recall, we needed like 2 more. 12, 13. Okay. So now we can do a bunch of things. We can the goal is going to be to level some of this stuff out, but we're going to build up anyway, so this doesn't have to be perfectly level. If you wanted to, you can use the, and I have done before, where I use the framing to sort of be my leveling guide, and then you can kind of run along it. Like for example, this is low, so we can run along here and try to level it up. Now we've already leveled. Remember, we already leveled up from pretty high, so we already know that this isn't going to go up any higher anyway. Just because of the nature of how we started from the high ground. We would need stone, basically, if we wanted to take stone, for example. Well, there's some stone right there, but we have stone in our inventory, so if we said we want to raise ground, we could then raise this up to the right level. It's not completely necessary for what I'm doing, because I'm already going to be, I have no problem elevating stuff. So now, notice when I level it out, see now I've got contact points with the ground, it's you know, more sound structurally. But my intention is, I'm going to go up a little higher anyway, like see that point there? I'm going to make everything level with this point off the ground as it is. This framing is going to be part of how I we'll dig the trench out around it, and it'll also be, I tend to do underground workbench upgrades, because otherwise they get kind of, I like my workbench and forge to be really close to each other, and maybe I'll pop into a different world and kind of show you that, where I like, you know, I want all of the mats to be, you know, close at hand. I want all of the crafting stations to kind of be close and all within the same range of getting a lot of comfort and stuff like that. We're going to be focusing a lot on getting our comfort up as well. But I think right here we've got our portal set up. We've got mats we're going to be running back and forth. And we've got our base to focus on building. And I think at this point, it's been a couple hours. I think this is a good point to take a break from here, and when we come back, we're going to be focusing on gathering trees and whatnot to build our base up. We're gonna spec it out and build it up, and set up our comfort zone and everything else that goes along with getting a good permanent base going. This is going to be where we're going to be based out of here for much of the rest of the game, satellite bases aside. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging. Please don't forget, if you learned anything, if it helped you, if you enjoyed watching me die, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like it, subscribe to get notified for the next video, and to help the channel. I really appreciate all of the support. Thanks so much. Have a great day, and I'll see you later.